What's good, guys? It's your boy TD coming to you, Fantasy Good Sports. And today's video is going to be on playoff football. Yes, I said it, guys. Playoff football. And I'm going to give you breakdowns in this live right here. So let me get started. The first game I'm going to break down, guys, is for today is Indianapolis versus the Bills. So they're giving Bills 6 points, right? So let me make sure. That seems a little off to me. I think the Bills is getting. Okay, let me look at this real quick. Yeah, so -6 for the Bears. I'm sorry, I had that incorrect. -6 for the Bills. I'm sorry for the Bills. -6 for the Bills. And -3 for the Seahawks. And -8 for Tampa. So I'm gonna break the Indianapolis game down first. So, guys, I think this is gonna be a close game. I don't think that Josh Allen is going to go out here and beat Indianapolis by 3 touchdowns or 2 touchdowns. Indianapolis defense plays a cover 2 in the 3-4. They're really good at it, guys. They keep everything in front of them. They use 2 safeties. So they're going to force Bills to run the football. It's going to slow the game down. They're not going to let Josh Allen throw the ball over top of their head. So I take if they give me 6 points with Indy, guys, I take it. Now I feel the Bills will win the game straight out. So money line, take the Bills for money line. But to me, Indianapolis can cover those 6 points. I could be off, but I like those 6 points if I want to take that game. To me, it's not a smash play game. I'm not excited about the points in this game. It could be a tie. But if I had to give you a team or a game, I would tell you, yeah, take the 6 points with Indianapolis. Their defense should keep the game close, and I will feel good about it. So, guys, guys, if you have any questions, just hit me in the questions. Hit me in the chat, guys. I'm gonna put my information, my social media and stuff in the chat. Okay, there we go. So yeah, I put my stuff in the chat right there, guys. And like I said, if you come into the chat, just ask me any questions. Other than that, I'm just gonna go and start ranting and just giving you some information on today's games. Okay, so the next game is the Rams versus the Seahawks. Now, I like the Seahawks. I might take that -2. I think the Seahawks defense is gonna play really good today. I love Jamal Adams. I think Russell might not have a throw it a lot to DK. You know, DK doesn't play good against Rams. They have Jalen Ramsey out there, so that's a great matchup for against DK. So Jalen Ramsey matchup perfect with DK. That's why they picked up Jalen Ramsey and gave him that money. But the run game, I think Chris Carson should eat. Even if Carlos Hyde should eat. I believe Russell's going, 21 points. Rams probably 10 points. I don't believe. The backup quarterback. Who knows if Jared Goff is going to play? I just like the Seahawks today with that -3, guys. So I'm taking the Seahawks. Let me see. So let's talk about the Tampa and Washington game. Now this is my game. This is my DFS play right here. I'm taking Tampa. I'm taking Tom Brady. I'm taking Godwin, and I'm taking Antonio Brown and Rob. Those are my guys. Now, if you can switch it out, if you want Ronald Jones, that's fine too. You might have to switch a couple of those receivers out for the running backs. But I still like Tampa. Washington don't have a chance today. I really believe it. Yeah, they got the good defensive line, but you don't think Tom Brady is ready for that? Especially after what Chase Young said, and he didn't say nothing bad. But this is Tom Brady. This is psycho. This is playoff time. This is psycho time. So he's coming out. He's gonna come out prepared. And even if he get down, you don't want him to get down because Tom can come back. He's a comeback warrior, guys. So Tampa -8 is a nice play all day. Seahawks -3 is a nice play all day, and +6 Indianapolis. So I'm going with Indianapolis. I'm taking the 6 points. I'm going with the underdog. So guys, those are my 3 plays for the day. And guys, I guess if nobody don't come into the chat, guys, I guess I try to shorten up the video a little bit, but I'm gonna give you a couple players that I like that you can stream in your DFS or FanDuel. So, let me see here. Trying to wait for people to come into the live, guys. I'm sorry I didn't give you let everybody know that I was going live today, but you know on game days I'm going live. I didn't go live week 17. Okay, so out of the quarterbacks, they got Josh Allen on DraftKings. He's $7,500, and Tom Brady $6,900. Russell Wilson is $6,600. Jared Goff, and I'm going to read his injuries, what they said about him playing. It says that Coach Sean McVay said that Thursday that Goff has made progress following surgery on his dislocated right thumb, but he has yet to make a decision on the Rams starting quarterback for Saturday wildcard game in Seattle. So they still don't know yet. They're still waiting the game time. So and he's $6,000. I ain't worried about none of these. Like Alex Smith, 5,100. I'm not picking him. Walford, he's 4,900. I'm not picking him. To me, the best value of all the quarterbacks is Tom Brady at 6,900. I'm playing him. I just think it's a smash play. I could be wrong, but I think it's a smash play. Guys, when you come in, hit the thumbs up button. I appreciate everybody being here. This is Fantasy Good Sports, guys. And I'm just going over some playoff plays as far as in DFS and also any questions that you got. You want me to break a game down? You got any kind of questions? Fantasy for next year, fantasy for this year. Guys, so just ask any questions, anything in the chat that you want, guys. I appreciate the 3 people that I got in here, guys. I really do. Because I know I didn't let y'all know that I was going live, so I'm gonna have to be here for a while to get everybody to see the live stream going on. But yeah, I'm playing Tom Brady at 6,900 all day on DraftKings. So let's let me see. Let's look at the running backs now. So you got Chris Carson at 5,900. You got Jonathan Taylor at 7,900. He the most expensive back on this play today. So I'm playing Jonathan Taylor. Buffalo don't stop the run good. I know Indianapolis is going to try to feed it to him. I know they're going to give him 20 carries. I'm playing him. Antonio Brown, that's another play that I'm playing. I'm matching him up with Tom Brady, and I'm matching him up and Chris Godwin. So I'm picking those 3 guys. And let me see. T.Y. Hilton is a nice play. I love T.Y. Hilton. King Jiffy, what's going on, bruh? He said, what up, bruh? Good one. 2 out of 3 leads this year. Your channel helped me on to the playoffs. Thank you, bruh. I appreciate that, man. I came in second in my money league. So, I won a little bit of money. It's fine. The guy, man, he scored 250 points in the championship game. That's the most points that's been scored that I ever seen score, and the most points scored this year, man. But hey, it's all good, man. He had the number 1, 2, and 3 receiver on his team. Guys that he picked up for COVID. I mean, that he had to drop some guys because they had COVID, and he picked up the guys that end up being 1 and 2. So, hey, that's just how it happened, man. But I'm glad you won, man. I appreciate that, bruh. Let me see. I ain't playing Stephon Diggs. He might be the best receiver on the slate, but to me, I like John Brown, Antonio Brown, and Chris Godwin. Those are my 3 guys that I like. So that's what I'm playing. Let's go to FanDuel. Let's see what's going on in FanDuel. So FanDuel. So yep. They got Tom Brady on here for he's $8,000 on FanDuel, and Josh Allen's 9,000. Russell Wilson 7,400, Jared Goff 7,000. It's to me, it's just Tom Brady all day. I don't see you can play Allen. I just don't think his upside in the matchup is good as Tom Brady. So I'm riding Tom Brady all day, guys. So I know I'm saying that a lot. Thanks for the thumbs up, guys. I appreciate that thumbs up. Y'all got any more questions? So guys, I guess I was gonna go live just to see if anybody here, if anybody would tune in and have any questions about anything, especially with DFS. Because like I told you, I know I don't do as much as I should with DFS, but trust me, DFS is gonna be a main part of this channel. So I want to help y'all win money on all these platforms they got out here now. I mean, they got over 10 platforms of like fantasy football that you can play. So guys, it looks like I guess I'm gonna be getting out of here. I don't think we're gonna have too many people coming in the chat today. Which is fine. It's all good. Okay, King Jimmy says next year wide receiver draft, should we go early? Next year wide receiver draft, should we go early? So should you draft a wide receiver early? Yeah. It depends on who fall to you, bro. Listen, I don't say like I'm not a person that does like, oh, get running backs early or get receive. Like you got to fill out the draft. So already, bro, it's a lot of sleeper receivers that you can get later, like in your later rounds. So yeah, it's some backs that you got to get. Like CMC is the back to still to get. There's a couple other backs that are like that you got to get them early. But far as on a receiver, bro, only receiver that I know I got to take in the first round that I'm taking in the first round is Tyreek Hill. If Drew Brees was coming back, then I would tell you Mike Thomas, but I don't know if Drew Brees is coming back. So right now, the only receiver that I'm taking number one in my first round is Tyreek Hill. Is because his upside, man. So guys that can score 40 points, 50 points. Those guys can win your league. So I'm drafting any player that can score 40 points, 50 points in my first round. It doesn't matter the position. So CMC, I'm taking him. You can even draft a quarterback if you want to. Now, I'm not advising that. But if you know a quarterback is going to boom. So say you got Josh Allen early this year, or say you got Kyler Murray early, like second round. That helped your team. You was an elite team because you had a quarterback that was scoring 40, 50 points when other people had 20 points. So that it was elite. So you just trying to get the highest scoring, man. I'm going to put out a lot of drafting strategies out through the off season to tell you how to draft. So this year is a deep receiver draft. So other than Tyreek Hill, maybe Diggs, maybe. Let's see what he does in the playoffs. I'm not touching no receiver. It's like 4 or 5 good running backs that I would take early, man. That is going to score. We're going to be scoring a lot of points, like Christian McCaffrey, Jonathan Taylor. Those guys are probably a little bit more higher on my drafting list than I would say the average receiver. It goes year to year. But good question, King Jiffy. So yeah, guys. Take that Tampa. I love Tampa. I take that Tampa -8 or Seahawks -3. Those are, if you want to make some money line bets, that's where the money at right now. There you go. I like that, bro. See, King Jeffries, that's why you won. I like that tight end in the second round. Then you can go get you some receivers later on. There's some good receivers you're gonna be able to get, bro. I'm gonna do some top 10 and top 20, like on Patreon, man. I'm gonna do not Patreon. I'm sorry, man. I'm gonna do a top 20 list on YouTube, man, as far as all season. But my going into my Patreon, man, I'm gonna have certain guys that you should pick in the first round that are like special guys. But I'm gonna give you a top 20 receivers and a top 20 running backs and a top 20 tight ends for your draft. I'm gonna put that on YouTube. But as far as deeper intellect and deeper draft strategy, will be for a Patreon. But I got you, bro. But I like that strategy. In that second round, go get Travis Kelce or Darren Waller or Kittle. Waller would be number 3, but it would be Kelce Kittle or Kittle Kelce, whatever you want, whatever you feel. But yeah, man, you get that tight end, now everybody else tight end is trying to catch up to you. So this is a Patreon thing. Well, like I say, be the first one to get in the dib in that basket. So if you're the first one, so you're not the first pick of the draft. And say they go get a running back like Christian McCaffrey, blah, 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 then people get receivers, whatever. You got a chance to go and get a tight end to be the first one out in it for as a tight end, or go get the first one to go get a quarterback. There's nothing wrong with that in the second round. So be the first one to get in, and then you got the best player. So yeah, second round coming around, I go get Travis Kelce quick, like, bro, and that's how you build a strong team, because you're gonna be able to work the waiver wire and be able to find receivers and running backs. But quarterbacks and tight ends are premium, because those guys, once you got those top elite guys, the rest of the guys are not scoring like this. So you want to get those elite guys in those two positions. This is Patreon stuff. So you want to get the number one, you want to get the top 5 quarterback and a top 5 tight end. And I guarantee you in the playoffs if you work the waiver wire. But the waiver wire is the most important thing, though. So, man, you can draft sorry. You can be the last. They can say you're going to finish last, but you eat that waiver wire up, bro, and you stay true, you don't drop players too early, you will catch the first place guy. That's why you can never stay stagnant. Say you 5-0, you be like, oh, I ain't worried about the waiver wire. All my players, they good. I don't need nobody. No, man. You got to drop them bench players sometimes to go get the guy that's trending, to keep another guy from getting him to catching up with you, bro. Patriot King. Oh, he said, okay, let me go up. King Jiffy said, facts. Yeah, bro. And the Patriot King said, always draft Kelce first. Bro, that's true. But see, I play Dynasty. So I'm thinking deep, bro. See, I didn't draft Christian McCaffrey this year. And I wasn't, even if I had the first pick, I didn't have first pick in none of my drafts. But the reason why I wasn't looking to draft Christian McCaffrey this year is because he got bail cow with over 350 touches last year. So I know he's still young, but it was a trend to say to me that he could get hurt and nicked up, and I don't want that with my number 1 pick. That's another thing. You want a guy that's going to be healthy. So with the work that CMC got last year, not this year, but last year, I was like, I'm gonna go to somebody else, somebody who's gonna be a little bit more healthier. So I was more on, which didn't pay off. I got Austin Eckler and Tyreek Hill. That was a lot of my first round picks. And Tyreek Hill, I hit on that. Austin Eckler, it didn't. But that was his first injury like that. So now he got an injury. So I say all that, bro, Patriot King. Kelce, it might be Kittle year next year. Maybe they take away Kelce. Maybe Tyreek gets even better. So to say Kelce has another year like he had, it's possible. I'm not gonna say that. So, bro, you're right. There's nothing wrong with that. That's why I'm gonna leave it to you guys. I'm gonna give you, some players that you can take, but it's gonna be your preference. So I would say Travis Kelce, George Kittle, Darren Waller. Me, I like Kittle. I just like Kittle, man. Because I just feel like he can do so many different things. They're trying to get him the ball. I just feel like he's matchup proof. Kelce is matchup proof, but certain teams, if they want, they can double him and make Tyreek Hill beat him. But you don't want that. You don't want to do that. But so this next year, I would say the trending tight end for number 1 would be George Kittle over Travis Kelce. But either one of those 3 guys would be good. Patriot King says, imagine getting Patrick Mahomes, Travis Kelce, and Tyreek Hill on one team. Hey, bro, that's what I'm going to try. You can do it if you – so you might be able to get 2. Like, let's say you pick Tyreek Hill in your first round. It's probably somebody gonna try to get Travis Kelce in the second round, most likely. You can then after that you can get Mahomes. So you got to see. This is another Patreon thing, guys. All like go look at the top 5 offenses this year, and also and then when you go look at the top, look at out of those 5, look at 3 of them that scored the most in the red zone and the green zone, and you attack those offenses when you draft. Guys, that's Patreon. I'm giving it to you now because there's not that many people in the chat. So I'm giving y'all golden nuggets. So if you got the 3 top offenses every year that you think are going to happen, like you know Kansas City, you know what they got, right? You got to get players off that team. So like killers. So you got to get Tyreek Hill or Travis Kelce. So let's go to another top offense. Let's go to Baltimore. You got to get Lamar Jackson or J.K. Dobbins or Marquise Brown. Marquise Brown maybe a little bit down, but J.K. Dobbins or Lamar Jackson. Tennessee Titans, Ryan Tannehill, Derrick Henry, A.J. Brown. But Ryan Tannehill is a nice late round pickup. So you got to go to these top offenses that score when they do get in the red zone and pick their echelon players because you're going to be getting value of players scoring. You don't want to just get a guy because he's number 1. He might be number 1, but look at Allen Robinson. He a good receiver, but how many times did he actually get a chance to score in the first half of the season? So Allen Robinson is not going to be on a lot of winning teams because he didn't start later. So you won't, even though he's a number 1 receiver, he's not a number 1 receiver that I'm picking up on my fantasy team because that offense is not killing in the green zone or the red zone. So I want receivers. You can even take number 3 receivers like a Cole Beasley is better than like a Allen Robinson because his offense, the Buffalo Bills are scoring more. So that's what I'm telling you guys, target not good offenses that score a lot, and you're going to be okay. You know what I'm saying? So you know what good players are on those offenses that score a lot, and that's what you do. So let me go and read some of this out. Jay Fang, what's going on, bro? What's good? He says, do you recommend taking a tight end and quarterback in early rounds? Yes, I do. I'm giving y'all golden. Yes, I do. I think you should take. It's about 5 quarterbacks that I think you should take in the second or third round, not the first round, but second or third round. I think it's okay. So after you get your number 1 player in the first round, Tyreek Hill, CMC, Dalvin Cook, any of those guys, when you come back, you get Pat Mahomes, you get Kyler Murray or Lamar Jackson or Josh Allen. Nobody else. Nobody. As in right now, I can't really. Maybe I might have a brain freeze, but those are the 4. Deshaun Watson. Those 5 quarterbacks. Those are the guys that you get. You got to get them. Those are the five people. 1 more person coming in the playoffs that's been streaming. But those 5 people is going to be in the playoffs 9 times out of 10 because you scoring 35, 40 points with the way the game is played now. 4 or 5 years ago, quarterbacks were scoring 25, 30 points. That was amazing, right? Guys, that's not amazing. That's average. Now, 25 points is average. Like, that's a good start line. Okay, he hit a nice flow. You got to score 30 to 40 points to dominate your league so you can get in the playoffs, right? So those are the 5 guys. So yeah, man, you go pick up a quarterback in the second or third round, man, or a tight end. There's 3 tight ends. It's only 3 tight ends, so you got to get in that basket early. So I might even wait to the third round to get a Deshaun Watson or something and get Travis Kelce or George Kittle in the second round. That's what I would do. But let me see what the chat says. Patriot King says, I don't have Patreon. Yeah. Bro, Patreon is anybody can. All you gotta do is go and just let me see. It's an app. It's an app called Patreon, and it's basically where you pay like a little fee for monthly, and I give you stuff that I don't put on my YouTube, like detailed strategies, exactly what I'm doing, that type of stuff, man. So I don't know what it's gonna be. It's either gonna be $5 or $10, bro. I'm not gonna do more than $10. But it's gonna be just strategies, extra stuff that I can't give you on YouTube. More holding your hand, helping you even more. And I also offer a consultation service. And that's the best one. So the consultation, man, is basically like I'm gonna help you with your draft. I got a draft consultation where I will draft be with you the whole draft. And also you get your questions, you get some free questions answered every week. So instead of me waiting for the super chat or waiting for you to hit it in the comment, as my value get bigger, guys, I get more subscribers, I won't be able to get to your questions. But if you buy this draft package that I have, you are guaranteed 13 free questions. So you get one free question that I addressed just me and you, and I'm gonna help you with your draft. So far as the whole draft, guys, I'll tell you, I won't tell you what to do, but I'll be like, okay, man, who's left out there? You might, man, Tyreek Hill, blah, 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 this player, that player. And I might be like, well, look, take Tyreek Hill. That's what I would do. And if you don't want to do that, that's fine. I'm not going to make you do anything, but I think that's going to help you guys, because when I first started off like 6-7 years ago playing fantasy, if I'd have had a chance where somebody could have helped me to draft, I'd have done good my first year, but I didn't know what was premium. So I'm drafting quarterbacks first round, right? Like they do in the real NFL. So I think this is a good thing to help y'all guys. I'm not just doing it to make money. I'm doing it to win championships. And this year I started a little later and I wasn't able. So a lot of you was coming to me with questions, and it was a lot of players that I would have never picked. So I had to make decisions on players that I didn't have no type of kinship to. You know what I'm saying? So I would have hit if you follow me and you listen to some of my techniques, we would have all hit Tyreek Hill. I love Tyreek, and I told people what he was going to do this year. So we had a lot of Tyreek Hills, a lot of Josh Allens, a lot of Lamar Jacksons. We'd have stayed with Lamar because I know he struggled a little bit. We'd have had J.K. Dobbins. Let me see. We'd have had Travis Kelce's. We'd have had George Kittle's. Like, those are my guys. So you picking other guys, and it's a couple guys that I wasn't on that did really good. Like Stephon Diggs, I wasn't on him because I didn't know Josh Allen was going to be as accurate. But guys, this is going to help you win your championship leagues drafting. And then and then the waiver wire, I'm gonna always put out videos for the waiver wire. So let me get back in here in the chat, guys. I'm sorry I went on a little tangent. Yeah, so Jay Fang said, good morning, bro. Good morning, Jay Fang. Good to see you here, man. Hey, guys, if you're new in the chat, subscribe to the channel, man. I appreciate everybody being here, man. This is going to be a great fantasy channel. Already is, guys. We're growing. But yeah, Patreon, I hope I describe Patreon for you. I ain't got one yet, but I will be putting it in. I will let y'all know. And I'm also gonna do a video on my I came in second place too, guys. I just ain't had time yet. And I'm gonna talk to you about some of the things that I did that maybe I could have done a little bit better. Maybe I don't think it would have won me the league because I smashed. I only lost 3 games the whole year. The guy just had a great week, my championship week. But yeah, I hope that I explained it to you, Patriot King. King Jiffy says Josh Allen, Diggs for sure. Yep. Those guys that's a tandem. Josh Allen showed you he can throw the ball. Jay Fink said, how did you do in all your leagues this year? So yeah, bro. I had 3 main leagues. 2 of them was money. The other ones were just like for free playing and stuff, whatever. I ain't really checked them because I ain't had time. I had to do this. But one of them, I came in 3rd. Another one I came in 2nd, and another one I missed the playoffs. The 2 money ones, one of them I missed the playoffs. The other one I came in 2nd. I missed the playoffs. Austin Eckler got hurt, and I chose not to draft for quarterback, and that was a mistake in that league. I was going to stream, so I had a good overall team, but people that had those quarterbacks, those top 5 quarterbacks, they whooped me. So I had to trade, and when I traded, I went on a 6-game winning streak, and the last week I lost by like 4 points. It is what it is. But yeah, man, I came in 2nd. I won some money. That was nice, little good money. So yeah, man, I did really well, man. I got to get in more leagues, bro. I did good in DFS. I did really good in DFS this year. I broke about even because I play in the big games, so I didn't do a lot of the small like 10 league teams, but I did a lot of the $1 million first place, and I placed. I won $50, $60 a couple times. So but yeah, man, I did pretty well, bro. Like I said, I'm gonna do a video on that about my leagues or how I did. Let's see. Yeah, what's going on, Uzi? What's good, bro? He said, like the stream, everyone. Yes, sir. Like the stream, guys. What's going on, Ira? What's good, bro? King Jiffy says, one strategy for upside I tried this year was playing 3 wideouts. Yeah, in PPR. Listen, man, I'm my league because I was a commissioner in one league. That's the league that I came in second. I got 3 receiver spots, bruh. I'm not gonna put 2 receiver spots and then have 2 flexes. I'm gonna have 3 receiver spots and 2 flexes. And the reason why I'm doing that, guys, all like most teams is a 3 receiver set. Like third receivers is part of the starting offense, even if they ain't starting on the field right away. It's a 3 receiver set on all NFL teams. So I just thought it was just better to have 3 slots for receivers. So I started 3 receivers every week in that league. The other league, I put receivers in the flex all the time. So yeah, PPR, you do that. Now standard, it's not about this. Standard running backs dominate in standard. That's just how it is. They dominate in standard. But PPR, wide receivers, their ceilings are bigger than running backs because of PPR. A guy can have 40 yards receiving, but 12 catches. He finished with 16 points, 17 points, and had an average game, but PPR. So that's why you start 3 receivers, bro. That's a great strategy in PPR. Yep, Uzi said, "What's up, Ira?" He said, "Yo, Uzi, Tyreek Hill for sure will be my pick." Yes, Tyreek Hill is a great first round pick, guys. His that ceiling is stupid, and that's what you play for. He said Herbert MVP next year, calling it. It can be, man. I don't, he gonna have to dominate the league, bro. He gonna have to go 13-3 to get the MVP. But excuse me, but to get offensive player of the year, yeah, he on that, bro. I agree 100% with that. And I won't be surprised if you win MVP. Yeah, you probably is gonna make that call, bro. I agree. It's just hard, man. I don't know if his team gonna be strong enough. So you gotta have a dominant team so you can go 13-3, right? So even if he throw for 6,000 yards and the defense is last place and they win 8 games, it's hard to win the MVP. He said, my game plan is to tag quarterbacks, wide receiver combos like Patty and Tyreek or Allen and Diggs. Yes, that's what you look, bro. That's what you do in DFS. You find those now. You can't always do that, but if you can do that, yeah, you match that. That way you're getting double points. So if you draft Josh Allen, you try to get Diggs. If you got Tyreek Hill, you want to get Mahomes. But say somebody else get Mahomes. You know how you stop them, even though he got that crazy quarterback with all those points? You get Kelsey and Tyreek Hill. So every time Pat Mahomes throwing, Tyreek Hill and Travis Kelsey is getting more points because they receiving a touchdown and getting those target points too. So that's how you combat a guy that's got these big time quarterbacks. You get their weapons. So if a guy goes out first and gets a quarterback, like say a guy in the second round, he gets Pat Mahomes. You're like, damn. And you got Travis Kelsey left out there. You pick him up, especially if you know he's a good fantasy player. You pick that tight end up, and you that way when you play that guy and Pat Mahomes go off, you getting some of those points. So that's how you combat that. So yeah, man, I love that strategy, Ira. That's how you play fantasy. You ain't always got to do that. You can get killers and they all be on different teams. Sometimes you can do that, but most of the time you like to try to match up those guys. Offensive Rookie of the Year, would you pick Herbert or Justin Jefferson? I'm going with Herbert because I think it's just tougher to do what he did. I mean, he played quarterback, so I'm going with Herbert, bro. Even though that's hard, Justin Jefferson deserves something, Receiver of the Year, Rookie, or something. Maybe it could be a tie, maybe. But if I had to pick, I'm thinking Herbert because Herbert, what he did, man, is unbelievable. It's unbelievable. That lets you know that Oregon didn't have any talent there because they did. This guy, he didn't have anybody to stretch the field. Herbert is a great quarterback. I love him. I think he can be better than Andrew Luck. Yes, I said what I said. I think he can be better than Andrew Luck. King Jeffrey says Cousins and Jefferson or Thielen is a sneaky good tandem. Be careful with that because Dalvin Cook can get 3 touchdowns, and Jefferson and Thielen points will be around 12 and 10, and then you got Kirk Cousins with 22. So I don't know if that's off. I think what you get out of that offense, I think if you want the guys to target out of that offense is Dalvin Cook and Jefferson. And you can get Thielen. If Thielen falls there, you can get Thielen. But I'm targeting Cook and Jefferson. And then if Cousins is out there later, I can stream him, but I'm not picking Cousins up far as like a quarterback and try to match him up with a tandem and aim for that offense early. That's not. I don't think that offense is good enough. But I get what you're saying, King Jeffrey. But Cousins is a great streamer. He's a great streamer. Thielen is good too, man. I love Thielen. Thielen is an awesome route runner. I'm just Jefferson and Dalvin Cook to me is the guy. RA says Rodgers and Adams. We know that. That's the best tandem right there. It is. King Jeffrey said, RA, yes, Rodgers, Jones, and Adams. Jones might not be there back there next year. Cam Newton and N'Keal Harry. I love that, Uzi. I like that. Yeah, guys, go after Cam Newton and N'Keal Harry. That's gonna be the top tandem next year. Cam Newton gonna win MVP. Let me stop. Get some people to unsubscribe for me. What's going on, Van the Man? What's good, bruh? King Jeffrey says Justin Jefferson broke records though. Moss, OBJ. Yeah, he did. He good, man. But they just not gonna throw the ball that much. So I'm getting Dalvin Cook and Jefferson because Jefferson gonna be a touchdown. He gonna have 10 touchdowns next year. I believe that. Uzi says Herbert also broke passing touchdowns record for rookie quarterbacks. Yep, he did. Yep. What about Trevor Lawrence and DJ Chark? Nice. They're going to be a nice tandem. DJ Chark is going to be a nice. I like DJ Chark this year. He didn't do what he's supposed to because Gardner, I don't know, it's something wrong with Gardner thumb, but it just looked good. So I got you guys. I think Trevor Lawrence is going to be a good quarterback, and DJ Chark, I'm going with that. I think he's going to get the ball to DJ Chark. DJ Chark going to have a monster year, kind of like T. Higgins. Even though T. Higgins was a rookie, it was going to be like T. Higgins and Joe Burrow. You know, T. Higgins was having a nice year. He was averaging 15 points on fantasy. So I believe DJ Chark going to do the same thing next year. He's going to be the safe, like a T.Y. Hilton was for Andrew Luck. Ira says, I had the most points in my league, came in third, but when it came down to the playoffs, my team choked. Yes, and that was the reason why that happens, because that happened to me like my first year playing. I made the playoffs. I couldn't believe it, but I drafted Tom Brady in the first round. But you got to get those boomers. You got to get that Tyreek Hill, that Travis Kelce, that Dalvin Cook, that Alvin Kamara. You got to get those guys that boom. And even off the waiver wire, you got to be finding guys that's going to boom, and you play them in the playoffs. That way, when they hit the boom, 2 players hit 40 points, you got it. So that's what's the difference. Being good in the regular season before the fantasy playoffs is different than the playoffs. The playoffs is about booming players like a Tyreek. So say you got Michael Thomas that averaging 25 points a game, and you got Tyreek Hill that's averaging 22, but he got more ceiling games. He got like 4 40-plus games. The best receiver to me that I'm drafting is Tyreek Hill. It's because I want more 40-point games than an average of 25-point games. Because I might have 3 guys that give me 25, but if I'm playing a guy that goes for 50, I'm probably in trouble. So you got to draft guys that's going to boom. Quarterbacks, tight ends, receivers, whatever. Boom guys win you your fantasy playoffs. Let me see. So the King Jimmy said N'Keal Harry let me down. Look, man, N'Keal Harry he's okay, but he got a lot of growing to do, bro. He just got a lot of stuff to get better at, man. So yeah, I get it. Conscious Machine, what's good, bro? Good to see you here, bro. He says, hey, Van the Man says, who you got for the Titans game? Now we getting into some stuff. That's why I came to do this. So Baltimore, bro. Hey, this is guys. I'm gonna go ahead and tell you now. And maybe I'm messing up my future videos. Baltimore gonna win the Super Bowl. And that's my pick. I'm going with it. Listen, they gonna smash Tennessee tomorrow. You think Lamar? Listen, I know Lamar is a baller. He might not be able to be a great. He might not be a great thrower of the ball like a Andrew Luck or Peyton Manning or something like that. But guys, that doesn't win championships. The will of your heart. Like Tom Brady he's not the most talented throwing quarterback, but his will is incredible. and then you got great coaching. So what I'm saying is, last year they came out, they was trying to look, Lamar can throw. I told y'all he could throw. And then he got to a game with Tennessee where they hadn't played in a week, and he missed a couple of throws, and they was picks. Game over. But this year, it's going to be run, Lamar Jackson, run again. So Lamar's going to be look at Mark Andrews, look at Marquise Brown. I'm taking off. They ain't trying to get him to throw the ball around. This guy going to have 150 yards rushing, guys. He might lead the NFL in rushing in the playoff. I said what I said. He might lead the NFL in rushing in the playoffs. Lamar Jackson is going to take. So can Tennessee win the game? Of course they can. Could I be wrong? Of course I could. But guys, remember, I'm saying it here now, so I'm gonna own it if it don't happen. Baltimore going to the playoffs. I don't think nobody beating them out the AFC. I said what I said. Calais Campbell, them boys gonna be back. Derrick Henry gonna have a tough game. They're gonna stop Derrick Henry. Now, where worries me a little bit is AJ Brown and Ryan Tannehill. If AJ Brown goes stupid, they still can beat him. But if you hold AJ Brown to about one touchdown, one big play, you still can win the game. But they're gonna have to make it be one-on-one on the outside, because you cannot let Derrick Henry start running that ball down your throat. So I love Baltimore is my team out the AFC. And I got a lot of stuff to say about the NFC. But if I see any questions, I want to do a video on it. So if I see any questions, I will address it though. Let me see. What would you? Okay. So let me go back up, guys. Okay, so y'all, we in the chat now, guys. I see we in the it got going now. Okay. So yeah, he said, who you got for the Titans? And so I said Baltimore. So RA says, hope they give AJ Dillon the rock next year. Man, you taking my nuggets, RA. Go ahead and preach to him, bro. RA putting y'all on game. AJ Dillon, an 8th round or 10th round pick next year. Gonna be a starting running back, is gonna boom. I said what I said. An 8th round or 10th round pick, AJ Dillon, you can pick him up at that late, and he's gonna be a boomer. Now listen, I'm not telling y'all because I'm telling y'all that he's gonna boom to go pick him up in the 1st or 2nd round. That's you doing too much there. But after you get a good team, it's like maybe even 6 or 7. That's why I'm gonna help y'all with your drafts this year. AJ Dillon might be the best value pick in the whole draft. They didn't use him to the last game, and I told y'all, what did I say in my video? For when it gets cold. As soon as it got cold and snow got on the ground, Aaron Jones couldn't. Everybody kept saying, "But what about Aaron Jones? He's talented. He can't run in the snow. He ain't big enough. It takes special backs to run in the snow. Big tree stump type looking backs. And AJ Dillon is that. And what did he do? He hit 120 yards that game. So guys, look for him in the playoffs. I said what I said in the playoffs. If it's cold and they playing in on tundra down in Green Bay. So if it's cold and if it's snowing, AJ Dillon gonna eat, guys. That's why they drafted him. So yes, AJ Dillon is a nice play, man. Rock with him next year. Conscious Machine says, so glad you are on. I'm fitting in a DraftKings Saturday only lineup now. Okay, Conscious Machine, I got you, bro. So just to go ahead, I like the Tampa Bay. I like the Tampa Bay stack. Now I can't give you exact every play. I can't give you my lineup, but I'm gonna give you players. A lot of players are in my lineup. But I like Tampa Bay today as a stack. And if you want to, just because Josh Allen is so good and his upside is so good, you can play Josh Allen too. But I'm playing Tom Brady. He's 6,800 on DraftKings. Let me make sure. Okay, so let me do this real quick. Okay. Yep. So 6,900. I'm sorry. Tom Brady 6,900. So man, so Tampa Bay to me is a stack, man. I believe Tampa Bay gonna smash today. But for its defense, unconscious machine, I like Seattle. I've been telling a lot of people about Seattle the whole, when people started asking me about doing defensive strategies or telling me like what defense should I pick up. Seahawks. Jamal Adams in there playing in the box the way he does. The way that scheme is, that cover 3 scheme, one of the best schemes I ever seen. I'm gonna just say what it is. With Richard Sherman, they turned that cover 3 scheme out. And now a lot of teams run that same cover 3 scheme, and it's really good. So Seahawks with they having a great because they need good safety play when you're running a single high safety a lot. You need a good safety to come in the box, and you need a fast safety on the backside. And Jamal Adams helps just completes everybody role, helps everybody play better. And they got Carlos Dunlap. He's rushing the passer really good. So I love the Seahawks for his defense. And I would take, I'm playing like Taylor from Indianapolis, the running back. And I like the Bills players, the slot receivers. I'm not messing with Stephon Diggs today. That's in my opinion. You can play him. I'm not saying he's not going to be the number one scoring receiver, but I'm more playing the slot receivers. I feel like that's the game. You know how you get your sleepers. My sleeper players are going to be between the Indianapolis and Bills games and the Rams and Seahawks. So those guys are guys that you can sneak in for low price to complete your lineup to get your bell cow guys. So good questions, Conscious Machine. Let me see. Let me see where I'm at. Yep, so I'm right here. King Jeffrey. He says, I like Chenault in that offense next year. Gadget player. Yep, he's a gadget player. He's a flex. Nice flex guy to have on your bench. And when you need to put him in, you can put him in. It might end up being a starter where he's getting 15 points a game. So I like Chenault. I had Chenault a little bit this year before Gardner Minshew went down. Conscious Machine said, I see you. All have hit the like. Let's keep it going. Thumbs up. Yes, guys. Yes, you hear what Conscious Machine says. Hit the thumbs up button. Uzi says, where would you run? What would you rank Antonio Gibson for next year? He's a top 10 back. He's a top 10 back. Great crazy upside. Guys, he's gonna get a lot of more pass work. The way they use JD McKissic, he's gonna get some of that work next year, a lot more of that. So he's gonna be a top 10 back next year. And I talked about Antonio Gibson all last year. I was the first analyst that was on him because I was on him. Man, unless you're a Memphis fan and you've been living in Memphis or you Antonio Gibson family, then no, they was on him before me. But before that, none of these fantasy football channels or nobody was talking about him. Go look at my channel, guys. I talked about him before the season started. Right after he ran his 40 at the combine because I knew who he was. I had seen him play. And when I seen him hit that 4.4, 4.3 combine numbers, I said, yeah. That's all I said. I was like, yeah. And that's when I started talking about him and saying that he was going to be a dominant running back. So, yeah, Antonio Gibson. If he's healthy, you can take him in the second round. You know what I'm saying? He's second round, third round pick. He's a back to draft, especially in PPR. Let me see. Trash Gamer. What's going on, Trash Gamer? What's going on, bruh? Yeah, I love you too, brother. Much respect and love for you too, man. I'm glad to see you in the chat, man. Oh, buddy. Yeah, guys. This my homie from work. Conscious Machine says, peace, love, and gratitude. Yes, man, it is. Matt Galloway, what's good, bruh? What's going on, man? Hey, let's get this money today, man. Hey, if you hit, man, hey, break me off, bruh. If you hit that big bucks, break me off, man. I need to upgrade some equipment for my YouTube studio, bruh. Let me see. Uzi says, I'm built different. I had the same amount of receiving touchdown as Michael Thomas this year. Okay, I'm thinking. So your players had the same amount, or you had the same amount of touchdowns, Uzi? Trash Gamer said, laugh out loud. Here we go. Black and yellow. Yeah, he a Steelers fan. Uzi says J.K. Dobbins will go crazy in the playoffs as well. Yes, that's why that team gonna boom. So J.K. Dobbins and Lamar Jackson, one of them is gonna lead the league in rushing in the playoffs. I agree with you, Uzi. Ira says, bruh, Ravens have to get past the Chiefs. Then if they get to the Super Bowl, they have to beat the Packers. Packers win Super Bowl. I said what I said. I like that, Ira. Stick by that, bruh. I like that. But the Chiefs don't scare me with Lamar Jackson, bruh. I love Tyreek Hill. That's my favorite player in the whole league. But I got to give respect where respect due. Lamar Jackson is a monster, not because I had him on my team, because certain things that I seen. That's why I had him on my team. But as the last 4 games, I do not want to play that team, bro. Nobody wants to play that team. But I get it. I like that what you're saying. Bro, we got different opinion. We agree to disagree. I respect it. You probably got a better prediction than me. I'm just going, I'm just saying what I'm saying, So I like that, bro. Uzi says, I don't trust the Packers cause if Rodgers goes down in the game, he loses his brain. Yeah. Yep. I'm not going to trust the Packers. I like Tom Brady coming out of the NFC. Iris says, who you guys like? Colts, Bills to win. I like Bills to win the game. I think Colts will cover the points, but I think Bills will win the game. Conscious Machine says, I do like Tampa Bay stat too, and I already have Seattle D in my lineup. Hell yeah. There you go, Conscious. And look, Conscious Machine, don't hit that money don't hit that $1 million and get lost from the channel, man. Look out for your bro, man. if I give you the win, look out for your bro, man, and show love to the channel, man. Conscious Machine says sleepers are Ward and McKenzie on Buffalo. Yes, you can do that. You can play Ward and McKenzie. Conscious Machine says Diggs and Beasley banged up. They are, but it's playoff ball. So Diggs can play. Diggs can play hurt. Max said, I got you, bro. Yeah, man. Don't forget about me, man. Don't forget about the bag, bro. Show love, man. Uzi said, yeah, I had cause Michael Thomas had 0 touchdowns. Oh, got it. That went way over my head. My bad, Uzi. But yeah, I got, man. But listen, Michael Thomas about to eat in the playoffs, though. Michael Thomas about to eat in the playoffs. He's fully healthy. So he gonna eat, man. But I get it. Yeah. That's why, even if Michael Thomas would have played and had a great year, I don't think it would have been better than Tyreek's. And I think Tyreek could have had a better year. But they actually didn't have to use him like that. So, I mean, maybe that's better for the team, right? Conscious Machine said, I will donate when I win big. My word. I got you, bro. I got you. I appreciate it. But yeah, guys. Hey, guys, listening. Thank you for, I don't care if it ain't number 2. How many people in here? I appreciate everybody coming in, guys. This is a channel only been doing it for about 5 or 6 months now. I'm close at 600. It slowed down. My subscribers slowed down a little bit because of fantasy slowed down a little bit. And also, guys, through the holidays, I was busy being with the family, so I haven't put out content right after week 16. Week 17, I didn't really do much. I know a lot of y'all had some championship weeks. I'm sorry. Next year, I'm going full on to week 17. This year was like my first year. I just had to see what I needed to do, but let y'all know that I knew what I was talking about, right? So, but yeah, man, it's my like as my channel grow, there's more time I can put in, and I can leave my other job. But like I said, I don't make any money here, but this is what I love doing. So, let me see. So Conscious, so yeah, Ira says, how the Cowboys updates. Bruh, we fired our defensive coordinator. I'm not, bruh, the defensive coordinator, yeah, Mike Nolan wasn't playing good, but it ain't got nothing to do with Mike Nolan, bruh. It's Mike McCarthy. And I love Jerry. I'm a Cowboy fan, so I love Jerry. A lot of people that can't stand Jerry, they think he's a terrible owner. He's the best owner. He bought NFL. The reason why NFL is good as it is now is because of Jerry Jones. He has a piece of that. I'm not saying it's 100% him, but 25% of him, yes, it is. So he shouldn't have hired Mike McCarthy. He should have went to college and hired a coach like Urban Meyer. But I don't think he wanted to do that because I think people would have started giving credit to like the college coach if they would have won the Super Bowl or went far in the playoffs. But we needed a coach like Urban Meyer. We need to run spread. We need to put Dak in the spread. He could be on the center sometimes. But we need to be running a spread like Arizona. That's the new trend, guys. Going to get college coaches that understands how to put their players in the best situations to win. And we're not doing it, man. So We fired our defensive coordinator. He was a scapegoat. It's not his fault. Mike McCarthy, we need to let him go. Not because he's a bad coach, but he's not the coach for us. He's more of a traditional type coach. Even though he's got a good pass game type thing, we just need something different. We need a young, vibrant coach. Remember, that's what happened with Jimmy Johnson. The reason why the Cowboys was great in the 90s, and I like the Cowboys, is because Jimmy came in with his college crazy energy, and he was letting players be players, but being very hard on them for us. This is how we're gonna practice it, and this is what we're gonna do. But if you win, go party. And that's, guys, it's psychological with like that with players. You have to let them be themselves and be great within themselves. And that's why he got the best out of Charles Haley. He got the best out of Michael Irvin. He got the best out of a lot of the guys that nobody else could coach, because he knew how to. Those guys worked hard. They just needed to be, can I be myself? And that's what it's about. So that's what Cowboys, we need to get back to that. Get back to a coach that understands psychology of players and let these guys go out and play and be themselves and dance and have a great time. I think they just want to have a great time, but they don't know how to win. They don't have any kind of respect for us. It's like a country club there. I did a video on it. It's a country club there. We supposed to cut, like the way the defense was playing, not just release those free agents. We should have cut people. You gotta know. Well, I'm not gonna tolerate that, but we didn't. So, bro, that's all I got to say about my Cowboys. We got a lot of work to do. Bro. We need a new coach. Let me see. So yeah, Contra Machine says, can you imagine playing Brady, Brown, Evans, Godwin, Miller, and Gronk on DK lineup? Tom may have to give everyone a piece today. So I can't give you two. So because I get what you're saying. So bro, you're gonna have to take 2 or 3 of those guys out. So I played 3 to 4 guys, got 3 guys, and maybe 4 in my DraftKings lineup. That's it. So you can't have Miller, Godwin, and Evans. Like, you got to get one of those. Like, okay, the one that I stuck with, and I'm just gonna give you that. I played Brown. So there's a couple other those other guys, I didn't play them. So you can't play them all because it's not going to happen that way. But you're going to have to just pick the right guys. Maybe that's too edgy. Maybe you might want to go with Josh Allen. But I just think the volume that this offense is going to get is the DFS play for us, the first place winning lineup today. And I'm picking 2 guys off this offense. After Tom, I'm picking 2 guys. So that's what you got to do. Pick 2 guys to who you think going to boom today. Uzi says, I need to go. See you, bruh. You the GOAT. Hey, you good, bruh. See you later, man. Appreciate you being here, bruh. Let me see. Conscious Machine says Evans. You can play Evans. He's hurt. I don't like to play players that have been hurt a little bit. So I might go to Brown. Vanderman says, probably not much to say, but what do you think about the Bears? I'm proud of Matt Nagy. I'm proud of what he did. He stayed true, and he brought this team around with Mitchell Trubisky, and I thought that was the right move. I think you needed to sit Mitch and to show him, and I think he learned a little bit, sit behind Nick Foles a little bit, and he's just been playing a little bit more under control. And that team has been vibing. So, yeah, the Bears was a dangerous team, man. Do I think they're going to win? No, I don't think they're going to win. But I think Matt Nagy should keep his job and let him keep grooming Mitchell Trubisky and build onto this team with some more weapons and better offensive line. I think Bears have a good chance to be a good team, and sky's the limit with them. The pass rusher, damn, I can't think of his name right now, but he's getting a little bit over the hill. But they need to win in the next 2 years, because before that defense get a little bit older, their defense is young now, but it ain't gonna be young forever. So I like what Matt Nagy is doing. Let me see. What's going on, Creighton? What up, bruh? Hey, man, look, if you new here, man, subscribe to the channel, man. Look, if I killed your name, if it's Creighton Dunbar or Creighton Dunbar, I appreciate you being here, bro. Much love, man. This is a great fantasy channel, man. I really appreciate everybody being here, guys. You don't know what it means to me to be here. I love doing what I'm doing, guys, and I love that y'all trust me and want to listen to me, talk my football junk, right? So I appreciate it. He said, "What up, dog? What up, bruh? That's what we say here. We say bruh, but you can say what up, dog. But I'm gonna say what up, bruh. Kevin McCleary says, "TDU to GOAT. Thank you, bruh. Thank you. Got me the chip. Thank you, man. I'm glad you got that chip, bruh. I came in second, man. But I'm glad you got it. Yes, I do NBA DFS. I just haven't had time to put my videos down at certain times, man. I'm gonna have to redo my schedule. Coming home, like football, I can come home right away and do it at 3:00. But since it's football season, like fantasy ended, I just hadn't got my stuff, my data, and my research together yet, and my thumbnails and stuff for my basketball. But I will, bro. When football calm down, I will do it. And look, guys, going forward, I'm gonna be doing these things like on time. Like when basketball come up, no matter when it is. But right now, it's only me. I got to do everything on the channel, and it's hard. I got a job too, and I got a young son, so it's a little hard. But I'm gonna, when football's gone, I'm gonna come in here, and it's probably gonna be about 3 days a week on 7:00 slate games. I'm gonna come and I'm gonna give you like 3 or 4 players that I think I'm gonna hit for basketball, and I'm gonna do it with baseball too. So hopefully, as my channel build, I'll be able to hire people, and they'll be able to give you this stuff all weird and long, as far as even when they ain't playing. So I'm talking about fantasy football, they'll be talking about baseball, uploading videos on my channel, and y'all can go and be able to stream them. So that's what my plan is going forward, bro. But this year, after football kind of calm down, I'm gonna be doing like 3 days, 4 days a week, and I'm gonna still be giving you fantasy football stuff through the off season, but I'm gonna be doing NBA and giving you picks for the week. I mean, for that day. So it'd be like, it might be. I'm just gonna give you an example. Maybe Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. There might be my basketball days, but I haven't figured that out yet. But I will be letting you know. But great question, bro. I'm glad you asked me that, bro. A conscious machine. That was a great question. He said, "I'm a Celtics fan and I love playing cheap DFS NBA." I got you. Yeah, I'm really not a fan. I just like players. I love Jordan. Kawhi Leonard is one of my favorite players because he played both sides of the floor. He's getting a little older now, so he don't play his defense like he used to. But Kawhi Leonard is one of my favorite players. I just like players. Since Michael Jordan retired, I'm not really been on the teams. But I'm from North Carolina, so I do like the Hornets. So if you ask me to buy, if I was going to buy a jersey, I'm going to buy a Hornets jersey. And LaMelo Ball is balling. Listen, I'm mad at Lonzo, bro, conscious machine, because Lonzo to me could be better than his brother, but he's plays scared. LaMelo attacking that basket and finishing. I don't know why Lonzo don't want to attack the basket and try to dunk and finish. He want to go, as soon as he attack the basket, he want to try to pass it. So people playing him for the pass. So he needs to show people that I can drive to the hoop and score like his brother. So I can give it out. Somebody told me that his brother was better. I didn't think so, but I got to give him that. As in right now, his brother is better than him. But yeah, man, I got you for that DFS play, man, for his NBA, bro. Conscious Machine also says, I had just spelled Evans wrong, but I think I sit Evans among the Tampa Bay receivers. I think you're making the right decision. That's what I would do too. So guys, we've been here an hour. Hour is my timeline. I usually do my streams only for an hour. And guys, I appreciate everybody being here. Guys, y'all been faithful to me. Listen, this channel's going to grow. I'm excited. I'm excited about this channel growing. Who knows where this channel can grow? So I'm gonna be doing all sports. So guys, thank you for tuning in. I see you guys later. If you don't have any more questions, guys, I guess I'll see y'all tomorrow. I'm gonna do a live stream tomorrow, guys, and we'll talk about tomorrow's matchups. And if you ain't subscribed to the channel yet, subscribe. If you haven't smashed that thumbs up button, smash it. Yes, thank you, bro. You good, Conscious Machine? Yep, I appreciate you. And guys, follow me on my social media sites. I'm I'm on just about every social media. TikTok, Fantasy Good Sports. I'm on TikTok. I'm on Facebook. I'm on Instagram. And that's about it for us right now. I do plan on doing Twitch. I'm gonna do Twitch later on too. There's just so much I got going on, guys. I can't get into everything, but I'm gonna do Twitch and I'm gonna do some of these other platforms too. Yep. Peace, RA. You be good, bro. Let's get that money. Yep. Y'all guys be safe, guys. Peace. Later.